Alright, hello everybody and welcome to part 2 of my RMXP eventing tutorials. In the last part we made an event to make our players start there, and we made an event called Rooty with this graphic, and we talked about all stuff. So I'm going to change the trigger to action button, and just to make it more interesting I'm going to change the autonomous movement to random, put it on fast and highest. No, I'll keep that on slow actually. So, into the actual events, if you just double click on here, it'll go into the list of event commands. The first event on our list is show text, so I can type in whatever you want and it will say it in the game. So I can put, hi, what's your name? And it'll say, hi, what's your name in the game. Then we can put show choices, and I'll put answer, so you answer, and don't answer. So it gives a choice to the player either to answer or don't answer. You can type in whatever you want, and you can have up to 4 choices for the player to pick. And here, when cancel, is where which choice you pick to cancel it. At the moment it's on choice 2, so when you press don't answer it will cancel the show choices event thing, and disallow makes it so no choice can be so it doesn't actually work for any choice, the cancel thing. If you don't understand anything that I'm saying, just right click on something and press what's this. So there. Okay. Yeah. So when we press answer, we're going to go to tab 3 and press name input processing. So you will start processing the name to one of your characters. Your character is the top one, Aluxis, and you can change the max amount of letters in that can be in the name. So I'll just put in 12. To make the game more effective, you can get rid of that name. Press apply, get rid of that name, so when they start typing in the name, the player will already have no name. Okay. Now, I'll just input number is where you choose a variable and you put in like a digit, a number, and that variable is like counted at that number. You can just right click on what's this on it again because it's quite hard to explain. Change text options is pretty obvious. The position of the text will either be at top, middle or bottom, whatever you select, or you can put it on show or hide, so if it's there or if it's not. Button input processing is similar to input number. You choose a variable and then you press any button on the keyboard and it stores that button as a variable. Time, you can just make it wait a certain amount of frames, and I think 60 frames is 1 second. Okay. Comment is for more advanced usage, and it's a bit like scripting, except for you have to store the information for the comment into the game. Okay. I'll get to these in my next tutorial, and switches, variables, self switches I will get to in a different tutorial, as I said in my last tutorial. Control timer will start or stop a timer for however long you want. Change gold will make it so your gold will either go up or down to whatever number, or the number of a variable. Change items will give you any item or take away any item for you, and it will give you whatever number of items you want, or to the same number as a variable, similar to the last one. Change weapons is literally the same, except for it's with a weapon, and I keep doing that by accident. Change armor is literally the same, but with armor. And change party member is different. You can remove or add any party member to your party. I'm not exactly sure what initialize does. When adding an actor to the party, reverts to the standing status specified in the database. Okay, it will look at the database, which is this blue button up here, and it will give them stats and stuff to what it says in there. Okay, this is what we have of our game so far. Sorry about the screen that keeps moving. See, she's moving randomly, and I'm going to go talk to her, which is pretty hard when one hand is holding the microphone. I'll just put the microphone down for a second. Hi, what's your name? Answer. And then we come to this bit where we're typing in our name. My name is Gareth! Sorry to people who are actually called Gareth. So that is the end of this tutorial. Goodbye and see you next time.